what that was? That was a smooth operator. Smooth operation.
Well, here we go then. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome along. Who have we got under tackle? Welcome. Q-Storm as well. David in nice and early. Kimo, time to play a game. Absolutely. We're already playing. We're going for it. Mark, welcome as well. David, welcome. How is everybody? Good evening, Mark. The Marks are out in... We've got 2 Davids and 2 Marks already. It's going to be a fun evening. Lots of support from India. Ian, welcome. And Andrew here on the dot as well. Welcome along, Andrew and Ian. We're going to try and get some decent rewards. We've got... Should be one more race to complete to get a sprint crate. Not as early as I would usually like today. But, you know, we'll be there shortly with a crate. Let's see where we're at. So, let's get in and switch to the racing screen. Sid, welcome. Andrew, how's your sprints been today? Have you been streaming? Haven't had chance to catch you, if I'm honest. How have your rewards been? How has anybody's rewards been? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Has anybody... The 12 days of Kevin Mus are here. What the hell's that? I mean, Kevin? Yeah, Ian, it's pretty difficult for me to do any earlier. This is pretty much the earliest I can do because of my own work, dinner, that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's pretty hard. So, at least you'll be able to catch up at some point as well, maybe with the rest of the stream. But we're hoping for some good rewards today. Need good rewards. We need some big pulls. If we can get big pulls, then that would be ideal. Because we need some upgrades. I mean, I think I need 14 Beast now for level 8. So that's nearly there. I need about 50 Hamilton, 60 Hamilton. That would be great for the new Merc event. As Solanki. Welcome into the chat, Solanki. Hope you're doing good. So if you are watching on Twitch, let me know you're watching. Same on YouTube. 13 Lewis, 13 Beast, 5 Lando. These are only good, what I get. They're good rewards. They're good pulls, Kimo. They're 3 decent ones. Couple of hour streams, but only managed P1 twice. It's mainly P2s, upgraded reactor. Looking for 8 cycloning. You got the man himself, Kevin. Yes, we love a bit of Kevin at this time of year. But yeah, Pasha, we're all good. How are you? How are we doing? Yeah, I mean, it's the last day before GP starts. The last day to pretty much upgrade through sprints. So, yeah, we need some good stuff for the week. Because Saturday and Sunday's races look terrible. I mean, if you have checked the races out already, it's going to be very tough. I'm glad you're alright. Last weekend coming when Kevin is not home alone. Good old Kevin. Yeah, it's going to be tough. There's some tough tracks. Abu Dhabi in the wet. That's not what we get a lot of. I don't think ever Abu Dhabi has seen a wet race anyway. So yeah, Abu Dhabi twice. Monza once. What else have we got? Hungary in the dry at the weekend. Spa, Vegas. Could be pretty tough. And with Leclerc, 10% boost as well. But we've got him level 7. Yeah, no power unit, Andrew. for the weekend. Is it Palm Boost? It will be because it's Abu Dhabi, isn't it? Palm Boost is good. Might be a stock up opportunity. So, yeah, Palm is one of the sort of better boosts now in the game, especially for that defending tracks. Works very well. But this should be game, set, match. Hopefully, I think if I don't need Beast then if it's power unit. Tarkan, welcome. Yeah, we don't need Beast. If there's no power unit tracks, don't need them, so we need the speed and cornering. Toki, welcome as well. So, what else have we got? How are we doing, Toki? Tarkan, Undertaker, David, how are we all? Loving the Ferrari merch, ready for 2025. I mean, I've always been a bit of a Ferrari fan, probably since I started YouTube. I've dived into a bit more of the F1 merchandise. Didn't really have anything before, since from the fact that I've been watching F1 for so many years, like at least 24, 25 years, like, yeah, never really had anything, but yeah, actually, AI Leclerc is going to be ridiculous, isn't he? Forgot about him. AI Leclerc in Champions GP is going to be insane. You're right, Kimmo. But glad you're all good, Undertaker. Yeah, we're all good, Toki. All good. And we have got a crate time. But is it a P1 or is it a P2, 3, 4 or 5? Let's find out. He'll be fire. He will. He's going to be a pain in the ass. And we do get P1. Let's go. That's what we needed. Now the question is, what are we getting? What are we getting? First race. First crate on stream. What is coming out of this bad boy?
Yes, guys. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Stefan, welcome. Hope you're well, Stefan. Hamilton, a few people. Powerhouse. Bury him off. We're not going to start that one again, Mark. Leclerc, not Kevin. It's going to be Kevin, isn't it? For the fact that we put him on the thumbnail, it's going to be Kevin. Not Kevin. Give a Hulk. Ooh, you're all full of a couple of bad ones, a couple of good ones. It's going to be somewhere in the middle then. The horns work today. That's a wake up. It's crate time, baby. Let's go. Let's see what we can get. Half an hour of sprints. Crate number 1. One epic to come. Here we go. It's time for the drum roll. Hey, I take it. That's okay. Mac 3 for the speed tracks. 3 of them. Mac 3, 13 of them. 254 out of 400. So I think Mac 3 Series 10 for the fact that we need it for the speed tracks. I am going to take that. That is okay. We'll have that. Compared to what we could get, the likes of Bottas, Solanke we could get. Senna or Schumacher? I think just from watching from my era, Schumacher. I had that boyhood love for Schumacher. Do or die. So I'm going to have to go with him. 5065. Where are we? Okay, cool. Let's get into another one then. I would do the free-to-play account, but it would just be literally 2 crates in 2 hours. It would be terrible. Bradley, welcome along. Oscar, welcome along as well. We're all good, Bradley. Hope you are too. Let us know that you're all good. Beats K-Mag and it's Senna. How dare you? Well, there's the thing, Andrew. Senna is very much... Obviously, he was behind at the time of me watching Schumacher, so I can only go on the history books, but I was Schumacher through and through. I used to get upset when Schumacher used to crash out of a race. I was like, big passion for Schumacher. So, yeah, that's probably where it stems from, if I'm honest. Yes, Pasha. Let's try and get the win. Now, this guy is in my server as well, so we do know him. Now we're going to just try and get away with some instinct. Chop him into the lead. This hat will make strange things in the pit stops. Julian is welcome along. Yeah, this hat could do anything on our strategies. How did you manage to get your own livery? We won the Community Championship last year, pretty much. Yeah, that's why. They're just a one-off. They didn't do it again. We are the reigning champions, and looks like we will forever be. And I'm not linked to Hutch anymore. I'm not a content creator for Hutch, so I probably won't even get invited back if they did one anyway. And all good in Chicago. Good stuff. I think he used power unit setup. Could have done. We'll find out. See if he closes in. Yeah, Andrew, back when literally it was, excuse the pun, do or die, wasn't it? In them days, it was some of the risks they took and some of the barriers, etc. It was insane, some of the circuits. But yeah, this is a power unit track though, Pasha. So you would expect them to be quicker, but they've gone for dead fast, which is not the best boost for this type of circuit. It's okay. And we're going to come in. Played 1 hour of sprints, just won one race in Series 12. Trust me, Sid. I'm about 1,300 team score on the free-to-play account, and I find it very hard to win a race in Series 12. So I'm in the same boat as you are. I find it ridiculously tough. But we're going to come around to pit. We're going to take some hards. We're going to cruise. And yeah, there's a lot of Senna passion, which is good to see in the chat because he is a epic driver. Dead fast boost for Las Vegas. It's okay. There's better ones for Las Vegas. Firework Street Shark is probably what you want for Vegas. Yeah, you don't really want... I mean, the boost that you want around here is probably what I've got on now. Instinct for the free boosts. And then you want Frost, Surf... Yeah, anything like that, really. You want Race Start and Power Unit. Rooster is a good one. Matchmaking has been rough today. Consistently getting match with 100. That's the same for me, Bradley. Exactly the same. In Series 12, it's terrible for me. Every race is 100 plus, and I only win if it's a safety car, and I can go for some slower tyres. That's what seems to be the way. But we're already running clear in this one. Rivals managed to get up to P3 though. P3 and P10. So they're doing okay actually in this race. They're going to score some points if they can get that P10 car through on the soft tyres. They should be able to. It's already up to P8, so they are coming on nicely. What's everybody think then? What GP level are people going to run tomorrow? What are everybody going to enter? Rough these days with the groupings, but let me know what you're going to go for. Are you in Junior, Challenger, Champions, Contender? Or are you not playing? Could be either or. I still don't know what to do with my free-to-play account. I don't know if to go Champions. I took a queue in Champions because I didn't bother racing. Wanted to try and protect my group a little bit. So I'm waiting to see. Thinking champs, but only have Leclerc at level 3. At least he'll be okay. But it's going to be a big ask He's still going to be... That's basically level 4, just over level 4. So he'll be alright. One of each contenders and champions. Good stuff, Andrew. Have you raced champions at all yet, Andrew? Or is this your one of the first couple of attempts? So, solid in the bank. Rival's going to get P3. They're going to run out of tyres. Hopefully they can hold 2 P3. They've got the soft tyres, which they've used a lot of. Just got up into P6. Will they lose any positions, though? P3 they are going to keep. They might be able to snatch a couple more positions here. Soft tyres, push in, P5. And P5. So P5, that's good. That's a good effort. I'm doing free-to-play and challenger again. Don't have the upgrade still for contender. Keep getting beat. A lot of people getting beat tonight. I mean, so would we if we went to the free-to-play. So you're not the only one out there. It's not this easy for everybody, trust. It's only because of my team score that it works pretty much in my favour. What are we on? 5066. Let's go. Straight in. Been racing it on and off all year, but only just started making finals consistently. Yeah, I was going to say about waiting, Andrew, thinking that you might just hold and then when you're ready, enter, see if you get an easy group. And that seems to be the way. What's your max team score? Pretty much what I'm at now. 1704 Tarkan is my max team score. I can't get any higher than I've got now. Yeah, dropped to contender. Yeah, makes sense. Well, I got free to play. Got champions P3, champions P8. And then the next group wasn't even that bad either. About 295 points would have been good enough for P1. But that's not where I am, so I've held. So even free GPs for me has been okay. So just using the free boosts a lot at the minute. So yeah, we're going to try and drop with the free-to-play account again and see if we can manufacture another easy group. Especially now that we're in Series 12 and we can start to get some of the good parts upgraded slowly. TMD, welcome along. How are you doing, TMD? Hope you're good. Hope you're doing just fine. But this should be okay. Again, these ones are pretty straightforward, but when it goes to a bit more like power unit, I think the next one is Series 12, it's going to be a lot tougher. As Leclerc comes through. Nice and easy. What's your highest position in champion? P2, Tarkan. Haven't had a P1 as of yet, just a P2. So we're trying to work on it, trying to get a better position. But sadly, at the moment, just cannot get P1. Don't really have the levels, I want to say. Even though I've got a lot of level 7s, everyone around me seems to have level 8s. So I'm fighting with a water pistol in a fire at the moment. Once more and more players hit 12, it should only get better. Yeah, the group should fill out later in the season because you'll have more people in Series 12, more people entering champions. So it should start to ease. And I'm glad you're all good, TMD. Glad you're all good. I think next season I'm definitely not going to race champions straight away. I'm going to take my time through the series. I might not even enter GP for the first 4, 5, 6 and then bang, enter. Because I don't see them making a big change next season to the groupings. I just can't see it. P95 or Julianis, you can get better than that. It probably leads to a good conversation. What is everybody's else is best finishing position in their highest GP entered? What is your best result? We've got P95 champion for Julianis. We've got P8 for Tarkan. Is that champs, Tarkan? Andrew has got a P4 champion. Andrew, how far were you off a podium? Because that's close. You must have been close to a podium. P8 champions is okay though, Tarkan. That is okay. With a 1400 team score, yeah, very good. I got P3 with a 1200 team score, but that's because I was in a very, very weak group. I still couldn't get P1 though. Contender Q medal and a P1 in Challenger for Q Storm. Hey, P1 in Challenger, that's good. Just got to work on that Contender now. 2 points, Andrew. I bet you could imagine where them 2 points were as well, can't you? I bet you can think, right, I know where I lost them points. Or where you should have gained them. George Pinto, P3 in Champions. Undertaker as well, P3 in Champions. Well done, both of you. Both solid podium results. P51 in Junior. We all know that's a lie, David. Typical Scouser. He's not even Scouser, he's Irish. But I don't know what's worse. Yeah, you double P1. Yeah, we know who you are, David. P22 champs, Qatar GP. Recently marked then. P22 champs. That's solid effort. We've got Faz in 10th. Top 10 medal then. Doesn't matter if you come 4th or 10th, Faz, really. You get the same medal. So P10. That's good. Being Brommy is worse than both. I'll let you have that one. Was early in the year for Andrew. Hey, still got to get at it, Andrew. Never met a good group, Julian says. You never know. Hopefully, keep your eye out. Yeah, Brummy's not that bad. Don't know what you're on about. Brummy's fine. But where are we at the minute? P1, P2. Not really concentrated on this race at all. But we are going to come through and pretty much take a victory by the look of it. Yeah, the groups are a lot more difficult now. They are. You don't know what you're going to get. There's so many people when I look through clubs who have got like 200,000 rep, 300,000 rep, and you think, oh, these are really good players. But then when you actually look at the medals and you realise why they've got them results, like, it's just hard because them players might get dropped into big groups. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get. There is some very good players getting them results as well. But you just don't know from one week to the next what you're going to get in a GP group. P30 Challenger, moving on up, John. Slowly does it. Just the comeback's all good. Aye, they're not too bad, David. We've had plenty of years of getting used to your banter. Let's call it. So another win in the bank. Another 47. Just in case we miss pit or anything. It's always good to have the point in hand. I didn't really mean to click that, but we're in a close fight by the look of it. We are in a close fight for P1. We haven't really had... What have we had so far? That was Miami, so that's a slow track. Japan, though, that's not too bad. This could be. As long as we keep the race pace up, hopefully we can come back. Yeah, Pasha, Series 12 at the moment. Yeah, it is fairly easy. If I went on my other account, you would see that it is not. It is not easy at all. But I'm not going to bore you with an hour to come P5. It's just not fun. So, let's go. Lower flags shouldn't affect groupings anymore. That's the one thing at the moment. Flags don't have any impact. It's all about your recent medals. So even if you're with lower flags and you took a good result, you would automatically be then placed in a slightly stronger group. So it does ebb and flow and try and balance you off where you are. But we are P1 and P4. Better matches, I think he means. Yeah, they're probably right, though. You would be right, because there's not as many players down there, if that is the case. Beat your opponents with easier matches. I can't beat many. I mean, I do beat a lot of opponents on the free-to-play in Champions GP, but they're only higher, so you kind of have to beat them, in theory. As Leclerc takes into P3 then. So we're going to do 4 laps and a free lap on this stint. Has everybody watched the strategy guide video? Everybody got their strategies ready for qualifying tomorrow? Some tough tracks in qualifying as well. Abu Dhabi, Hungary, Monaco. 3 very difficult circuits. And even Austria is pretty tough in itself. Yeah, even my free-to-play, Andrew, it's in Series 12, but it entered GP in Series 11, but I was matched with all Series 12 group players. So there probably is some method to the madness. So as we come round, so pit Norris, pit Leclerc. Rivals used a lot of power unit and tyres by the look of it. So I think we've got the slightly stronger cornering setup here. And he's got Norris and Leclerc, so I've probably got a higher level driver as well, which makes us a little bit faster as we go into P2. And that's going to carry on. We'll just conserve and hold him up. And then we can try and take. Be good to take 47 again here, don't need it. But we'll try and take. We're going to run out of tyres, like so. And Hamilton's just going to get us before the pit. Rival double stacks as well, but we're coming out on the wets. And out in P2 actually, jumped Lewis Hamilton. So did the rival behind. And now we can go. Try and get the gap with a full power unit. And then hopefully we will take P number 1 and 2. We can take any position here, doesn't necessarily have to be P2. But it would be good just in case we get any dodgy safety cars. You never know where it's going to cost us a ton of points. Especially if we move it. Power unit setup rival use. I think they're balanced. I think they're just lower level. I think that's all that really is a difference. Fabio, welcome along again. Nice to see you back from yesterday. How are we doing? I'm all good. Hope you are too. We are here. You've only missed one so far, Fabio. And that was 13 Mach 3. Tomorrow, track rotations. Expecting that Series 12 is going to be, I think it's power unit we said. Series 11 will become race start. And Series 10 will become cornering. That is what we expect to happen tomorrow. I thought it would be speed, but I believe it is power unit. So yeah, it's going to be a lot easier on the power unit side. Wonder if we keep Miami and Austin though. And how's the rival just got past me? That shows you why race start is crucial. Because I imagine, I don't know quite how he's managed to just get past me. We're going to take it back though. But Hamilton suddenly had the pace to get past. Am I right though, Andrew? I'm not in main F1 Clash Discord anymore, but am I right anyway, Andrew? Power unit Series 12, race start Series 11, and cornering for Series 10. Should I upgrade Leclerc rare because he's boosted? I would if you're going to use him, Zohaib, especially in GP as well. Definitely give him a use. Because you got to take advantage of 10%. But we did manage to come back against that rival. Did take the win. And we've got him again, I think, as well. Didn't check his setup, but 1636, I would imagine that is a balanced setup. As we're off to Spa then for race 4 of this sprint, I believe. So let's see if we can get some good points. And let's see what we can do. Where do we qualify? Pretty much ahead, 3-4. We will use Street Shark Boost. Well, we've got a few thousand of them. We've got rain in 3 minutes and 48. So multiple pit stops incoming. Yeah, when you've got 10% benefit on your drivers and your parts, definitely worth doing. Because what it is when your driver gets a 10% boost, you do not get the increased team score to reflect a 10% boost. So you stay on the team score that you've got now. So it's 100% worth using whatever level Leclerc tomorrow, because he's going to be better than your team score would suggest. So if you've got him, definitely chuck him in your dual setups. Power Series 12, race start 11, cornering 10. Yep, spot on. Cheers for confirmation, Andrew. Fabio still looking for 2. Still looking for 2. Yeah, just a name. I can't remember. Is it Spa-de-Champs? Or something. I can't remember what the loading was. But what do we got? P1, P2. We've got the rival in P3 with a lot of power unit left, though. So we're going to try and just pull away. And we don't need... Is this the last race for the sprint crate? No, I think we've got one more after this, haven't we? Always get confused. Always lose track. Let's go. Try and keep it up. This Belgium's not too bad of a circuit. Quite enjoy it from time to time. Rival using the boost? Absolutely. They are on Street Shark as well as me. So we're both on exactly the same boost. And we're just going to try and stay ahead. If we can. We'll be, I think, one race away. We checked a couple of races ago. Which had Japan 4. So I think we've got one more left after this one to do. Don't think it's come around that quick. I wish. So cut down onto softs. Probably going to have the last lap under wet conditions here. So we'll judge our gap to the rival as to whether or not we will pit for wets or not. Probably will. I feel like the rival would take the risk because they're so close. As we come back out. P1, P2. I think we will take the risk. And probably just pit, concede position. Oh, the rival has missed a pit stop. P4 is out of tyres. And that is going to be very costly indeed. Because that is a long way to go without tyres on your car. So a long way to go for the rival. Probably cursing at the minute that they've missed a pit. They're going to probably get down to around P11, P12. That is not what you want to do at this circuit. Yeah, one of the most cruel tracks to miss a pit on. Just because of the length of it. Down to P10 they've gone. We have got rain coming in. We don't necessarily now have to pit. But I've got a feeling that he'll pit if we don't. Or he won't pit if we do. So I'll probably just split the strategy here. We want to take as many points as we can. So Leclerc I probably won't pit. Let's see what we do when we get... If we've got about 10 seconds to pit. This is going to be one last lap for pit stops. We'll pit Norris. Because I feel like he's going to pit. I reckon he'll... Has he pitted? No. So we're going to take the risk. It'll cost us 1 point and 1 boost. But I feel like if we didn't, he probably would have pitted. So let's get him back out. Norris. Let's see if we can catch, though. In these conditions, with a full power unit, let's see if we can catch the rival. The crossover is about 11%. So now we're at the crossover. Now we should be more... The pace should be unreal now. We're past the crossover. So it is about 11% now, Zahib. And you'll see that because look at the pace that we are catching him up. And there he is already. I don't think we'll get P2, but it was 100% worth just trying it out. And here we go into the final corner with an exit as well, which is not too bad. And there you go. We would have probably caught him if there was an extra corner involved. But yeah, it's about 10%, 11% is where the drama happens for wet to dry, dry to wets. Always good to know for Jules. Rival has recovered to 10th. So P10 after that missed pit stop. And we do take 46. Gave up, but just, yeah, we kept our balance in. What did they use as well? It was a full balance setup as well. One more to go, I think. Yep, indeed. One more to go. Let's kick straight in and let's see if we can take it. Malaka from Hellas McLaren now. Real player as well. That will help us speed things up. As long as they race sensibly. Miami, though, slow trap. Leclerc can do 4 laps on mediums at Suzuka, not at level 4, Fabio. He can't do it. He can only just do it on level 7. So you may be level 6 if you don't push, but no, not without. You would have to use Nazar boost if you wanted to try and get it. But yeah, level 4 would have to go hards. So, good luck from the rival. Fair. And now let's push off. They're using the Rooster Booster. Our famous quotes, let's call it. Rooster Booster. We are on the free boost of Instinct then. So, do they have a power unit set up? Will the boost be just so much better than us? Now, this boost should be a lot better than us. Leclerc, pretty much level 7, can do 4 lap mediums. Probably level 6. You'll see by the tyres. I imagine level 5 could probably do around 4 lap mediums for Leclerc. 2 lap safety car Kimmo. Hopefully not Kimmo. I think we will lose this race though. His Rooster booster is going to be strong. Welcome, Doctor. Welcome along to the stream on this Tuesday. And we're back into the top 2 then. P1, P2. And the good thing is we are pulling well clear, which means we would finish quicker than the AI bot. So nearly on already to lap number 3. We're in a race for P1. Remember last time we checked we were neck and neck. So we could still be P2. Next week free to play. Absolutely yes it will be, Fabio. With the track rotations and we moving to power unit, I 100% will be streaming the free to play account next week on stream. It'll be a lot easier to race than what we're currently racing now. As Norris comes through. Norris is going to come home. This pit stop time for some medium tyres. And Leclerc, we've pulled pretty clear actually. I think he's just taking some power unit in by the look of it. But yeah, I do like the free to play. Tomorrow also the guide for the series. I need to record it. But we may be able to get one out for you, yes. We may be able to. Might try and create one tonight. I don't know the tracks yet. That's the difference for Jules. I don't know the tracks that are going to be in there. I should know Series 10 and 11 because they will naturally move down. So like Miami, Austin, Spa and what's its face? Japan will be into Series 11. Yeah, Leclerc and Norris are just very solid drivers. Yeah, Kimmo, I've only just really started using the free boost though, because, I mean, Instinct works very well around these tracks. But, I mean, I raced David earlier, and he had a speed setup for this track, and beat me with my power unit setup. So, I got humbled very quickly. I didn't have any boosts on, but he just destroyed me. It was mad. Not seen anything like that for a while. So, P1, P2. Get your comments in then. 30 of you in the stream at the moment. Let's see your comments. See who are we going to pull. What are we going to pull from this coming crate. Doctor goes Imola, Silverstone, Bahrain and Australia. I mean, it's just whether or not they keep Austin and Miami in there, because they are both race start power units. I don't feel like we've had Australia for a while, though, nor Imola. So maybe they will change it up. Maybe they will. But yeah, we know the tracks for Series 10 and Series 11 because they're already there in Series 11 and 12. So, rival on the softs. Going to be pushing pretty hard. But we should be able to just push. We've got a lot of power unit. They're coming at us quick to try and take the victory. But now we are going to send off and send off. They've got no power unit. This should secure victory and hopefully the P1 crate. That's what we need. We need a good pull. We need a bigger pull than a Friday night at the local nightclub. Come on. Time to shine. Can we pull a 10 out of 10? Or are we going to be left with an embarrassment on the next morning? What are we going to be left with? Regret or belief of something good? Let me just put the football on as well. Let's get this on. Let's get some fatty on, shall we? So, come on, P1 crate, let's go. Come on, P1, gotta be. Oh yes, rival finished on 2-2-3. That is why you've got to try and take every point possible. We would have probably lost that, but the rival had dropped some points somewhere, and they only finished on 223 points. So, yeah, we will take that because I think we should have been P2 in the end. But come on, we'll take the look, and that is why you've just got to just go and take the points. So, Reactor, Mark says, any other comments in the chat as to what we are about to pull? Come on, there's over 30 of you. We've got one person commenting to say what we're going to get. What are we going to get from this P1 crate? Kimo says Hulkenberg. Julianis says Bottas incoming. Bottas has come out a lot. So has Lance Stroll lately. So hopefully we don't get any of them. And Rudder, welcome along. Goes Kevin. Kevin! Hopefully with our new thumbnail of Kevin, it's kind of like reverse psychology that we're going to not get him. Leclerc says Sid. Solanke says Hamilton. I'd take Hamilton. Let's find out, shall we? P1 crate time. Let's go. Undertaker's had Bottas, Perez, Fury, Sonoda, Beast, Gasly, Surgeon, Stroll. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Undertaker says Hamilton, Colapinto, but I want to see Bottas. Great. After your Irish Scouts comment, Zenith. No! Don't do this to me, David. Here we go. Drum roll time. Come on. A part of me thought yes, and then I quickly. I mean, that's kind of like Zenith, isn't it, David? I mean, Zenith would have been better than George Russell. He's the only epic that I have got a max level with. And, yeah. I mean, Karma. I mean, I'd rather have had Zenith. What a waste of half an hour. I should have come P2. David, man. He'll take it. He's happy with that. He'll be fine with that. God damn it. So. Can't believe that one. If you don't take it, send it to me. I can take it. If only we could transfer parts and stuff. We need a little marketplace where we can sell cards. A bit like FIFA does. We need something like that. I wish you good luck now. Let's get this gold crate. This is killing me on books at the minute, opening these without a crate timer. Hey! 2 Lewis Hamilton. We'll take that. We'll take that one. Should get another gold crate now as well. So let's carry on. Let's get straight back into it. Odin, are you stream sniping me or what? Are you in here watching stream sniping? We're off to Spa. Both accounts in the Legio family for Anarudda. Welcome for both of them. And Undertaker knows. He's in here watching, I'm sure. He wants to give us a race. Question is, what setup is he running? And it's a wet one. Street Shark. Will he go I reckon Odin will go Firework. No, he's gone. I think he's gone Street Shark. He's gone Street Shark. I will give Odin points though. If we get off to a good start, I will. I've learnt this from not giving Ove any points earlier. I raced Max today from our team and I gave him 45. I'm learning the hard way. So let's get away. Let's just try and get into P2 or P3 and then we can worry about that after. But Norris is away. Leclerc trying to get through but not getting through anybody at the moment. Come on. Or maybe not. Leclerc doesn't want to get past anybody in this opening lap. We'll try and gain some power unit as we go into the final corner. Can we gain past anyone round the outside at turn 1, please? Switcheroo? Still nothing. And then we go to conserve and nearly go past as well. So P8 down the straight. And we nearly lose a position. Odin's into P11, I think it was. He is. I can't get past Leclerc. Now we're surely going to get past. Oh my God, where is the overtaking? Oh, and he goes straight past me. And, oh, what is this magician? I mean, I reckon Odin's got more speed than we have. Odin's flying past us. He gets past Leclerc straight away. And we still got... What are we going backwards? What is going on in this race? That's good, Kimmo. How are we going so bad? We still... Now we got to get past Sainz. And we can't get past Sainz either. What? There's me going, I'll give Odin points. I think Odin needs to give me some points. Oh my God, what is this nonsense? What has happened? I think it could be David. I think this could be your setup. I just have no pace though. I can't get past AI Leclerc. They come out in P9 ahead of Sainz because of the old double stack for the Ferraris. He's got to be rocking a lot. He's got to be rocking a lot of speed, David. He's cleared. Widow's laughing. Widow, we know, mate. We know. The English Red, how's it going? Back with F1 Clash videos? Absolutely. English. Oh, not English Red. Is that Liverpool? Or United? Watched you for many years. Good when you said that stuff. Keep up the great work. Love the content. Appreciate that a lot, English Red. Yes, we are back racing. Back trying to give you some nice, enjoyable content, hopefully. Right, come on. Get past Leclerc. You've been stuck behind him the whole race. Hey, we're into P8. We are into P8. Finally, we make a move on the Scarlet Red Ferrari. And now we can try and get some points back. I mean, at least we got P2. Because at the minute, Odin has checked out front. We just seem really slow in the wet on this circuit. I need 39 points at least, so I'm going to score 40. That's okay. As the Albon and the McLaren go side by side, that could be an opportunity for a move past Albon. Inside line. You're not going to go around the outside there. Conserve up the hill, down the straight. Oh no, Leclerc's going to come straight past me. What the hell, man? Where has this come from? Usually we just romp out from. What is this? Why are we so slow? I've never seen anything like it. My Leclerc is something else. I mean, that's really strange. You've seen all the other races, and we're gonna still can't get Leclerc on the line. Jesus, what the hell happened there? It's almost like Odin's speed offset the AI. And there you go, David. It was your setup, but still, that's bonkers. I think Mazepin's better than him, you know. Oh my god. That was rough. Oh my god. Give me power unit track. I'm still going to lose. Still going to lose. But that setup, David, in the dry, Jesus, or in speed tracks, cornering tracks is lethal, but let's see. I'm going to use boost on this one. I know when I raced you earlier, I didn't use boost, so I'm going to use it on this. I need to get 47 points back, to be fair, so I am going to use Frost. I need to get some points back. 39 point drop at Spa is a rough race. But you said that earlier, David, and you smoked me. So out we go. Into P1. We should go so far clear. We should be sharing some points. But I need to get some back. I need to get points back from losing in Spa, because that was such a big point drop. 39 points is well on the limit of the amount of points I can drop in the whole to do 5 races. So we need to just absolutely fly now and try and... I would give Odin points, but for the fact I've just got that drop, I need the points. Otherwise I would have to do a 6th race, and we don't want that. I need to keep Odin away from speed and cornering. Although Miami seems to suit a speed setup. But look how strong that is. It's mad, isn't it, David? How strong that power unit setup is with 118 power unit. That's just bonkers. That don't make sense. As Norris then comes through. Norris will come in this lap for some mediums. Leclerc carries on round. So we should be good, but what gives me a little bit of fear is how close still he's running. Because without any power unit on his car, he's bang there. Bang there. That's what I mean, David. I don't get it. Personally. It's almost like speed and cornering is the meta. So you kind of like, you know, what did we have before? Speed. What did we have last year? Was it speed, cornering, and grip, or something like that? Because they used to be you had to balance them 3. Whereas speed and cornering balance makes sense. Power unit would naturally be just your battery. So I wonder if it makes sense that speed and cornering need to be balanced. And it actually works out a lot better, because you've probably got pretty good Q as well, I imagine. Because he's staying pretty close, and he's pulled so far clear of these Series 12 AI with 118 power unit. It's almost like he's got the speed down the straight, and he's got the corners through the corners. He just can't recharge the power unit too much. Maybe some testing to do on that front. Maybe just some testing to do. Use Senna in the next race.
Karun, we've got a new subscriber.
As Igor, if you are watching the stream or you've picked up through another video, welcome to the channel. I hope you are doing good, Igor. Let us know if you are in the chat as well, watching the stream. But yeah, Senna, just too weak, Aryan. We need every point we can get for the sprint. So, sadly, Senna won't be good enough for me for a while. But Norris is P1. I mean, look how close he is. He has used all his power unit, but so have I. So have I. It'd be interesting to try this in qualifying, David. Would be interesting. Yeah, I might take it in qualifying at a speed track and see if it works better than what we've got. It might be worth a try, you know. Because definitely, maybe with Frost for Odin, he'd be bang there with me. It is really strange. I haven't seen anything that strange for a while. Speed and cornering balance. It would make sense to me. As Leclerc comes through. So we will take the 47 back. I would give him points, but he just took a load off me. So, and me dropping down to 39, I need the points. So I'm going to have to come away and take victory. Because if we drop any more, I think we might be in a little bit of trouble. So, with the loss to Odin, I think this should be our gold crate anyway. Oh, I hope it is anyway. It is, it is, it is. 5071. Good stuff. 86 I'm on. So, 86. If we get Odin again, it's going to come down to not getting him on the other tracks. And luckily, it's not. But this could be a power unit setup. 15550. Arjan, Senna is not good enough for me at the moment. He's just not good enough. I need the points to do the sprint. Sadly. Any other day, I'd use Senna for a laugh. But at the moment, he's just nowhere near. But let's try and carry on. Norris third, Leclerc sixth. Should just be a couple of cuppers. Let's try and hold. Let's try and. Oh, I need points though. Is this a real player? I think it might be. I was going to go for ballast. And he does go to ballast. So I was tempted to use ballast, but I just need the points. Absolutely break away that. Oh wow, look at that for a bad start from Norris. But yes, Senna is the best player, best driver in the game. He is by fact, by stats. So eventually, I think we will come to the point where we will be rocking Senna in duels because he'll be so much better than everyone else. I mean, he's got 99 of every stat, I think. But to actually max him out, impossible for me at the minute. So let's try and get the points. Let's bring home the 47. And then we will be, we've had 2 races so far. So then we'll be on to the, so this is the 3rd then. So 3rd race, come on, we got this. Now these races are a lot easier, but look at the AI. Just flies past. Only just though, Leclerc is on the softs as well. So you can tell their pace is not that much different to mine. Because with soft tyres, they've just gone past. So I would imagine they're running about 210 cornering these AI. Because Leclerc on softs is not really getting away. Maybe 220 because I've took a copper boost. So let's push Norris into pit with a full lap. We've got Russell behind with Norris as well. So the soft tyres are the ones that are really pressuring us at the moment, trying to do some damage. There's Russell around the outside, can't get the job done. But Leclerc is going to come through. Should go to softs. Should be really fast on the final suit. Nicky Lauda or James Hunt? Tough one again. Tough one. Probably a bit of Nicky Lauda. Why not? Who's everyone else's idol? Does anybody else have an idol in F1 here? Like, if you could put any driver in the game, or they're in the game, or what have you, if you could race any driver in this game, who would you pick? Let's forget the stats. Let's imagine everybody is 99 across the board. which driver would be your go-to? Who would you rock? I think I'd go Schumacher. And I think I'd probably go maybe like Norris. Or maybe someone like that. Would I go Norris? Probably. Senna, oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Yeah, Senna is a good shout. Maybe Senna and Schumacher then for me. I forgot about I know I said Schumacher, but I just forgot about the other ones. Fernando Alonso, shout. Good shout. That wouldn't be too bad for old Fernando at decent levels. Lauda and Kimi. Oh, Kimi Räikkönen. I'm sure you're not on about Kimi Antonelli. Yeah, Lauda and Kimi would be a good shout. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Some good customization in this game. As we are on to lap number 6. P2, P3 are going to pit as well, which is good. Yeah, I think they definitely need to work on the legends. But didn't they say there was going to be more legends coming? Or have they already added them legends in now? I'm sure, was it, or who did they add? Did they add anyone else? No, I think they did add 2 new legends, didn't they? As Leclerc comes through P4, should take P2, then should be another 47 47 even. Don't want a 37. That would be disastrous. I thought they were, but I thought they've already added them. Have they not? I thought they went from 15 to 17. Was it the 2 hills? I got a feeling it was the 2 hills. But I can't remember. I'm sure Damon Hill and Graham Hill were in from the start, no? Can't remember. I can't remember. And I'm not in the loop anymore as well, so I ain't got a clue. I feel like, yeah. Anyway, next year we'll have different legends. That's what's going to be the case, because they change it each year. I mean, it's just a shame we're in November and we can't really rock any of them because they're not good enough across the board. It would have been good to have them pretty good. Lauda and Hunt was added. Got you there. There you go. I think I remember that now. Lauda and Hunt. And they're going to add 2 more. So we need 1 more. 2 more. 2 more. For the team competition. Well, we've got a GP coming up. The next GP after this one is the Brazilian Legends GP, I think. So I can only assume it's going to be Senna and Massa. I can assume. I don't think there's any other Brazilian drivers in the pack. So I imagine it will be Senna and Mr. Massa. Fittipaldi? I wonder who they pick then. I wonder who they pick. P4, P6. Let's just... I need 47 again though. This is the problem. So we're going Frost. Have to go Frost. Rubens Barrichello. Get him in. Schumacher's right-hand man. He was the modern-day Valtteri Bottas, wasn't he, at Mercedes? Old Barrichello. He was a beast. I think it'll be Massa. I think they'll do Massa and Senna. Quite the contrast, really. I am going Senna and Fittipaldi. Nelson Piquet is one of the legends they will add. I mean, they've got a lot of scope. It depends what they might not call them legends. I mean, they will call them legends, but what I mean is they might not be legends. Like, I don't think anybody sees Massa as a legend. I don't think anyone really sees Coulthard as a legend. So, yeah, I mean, you have to kind of think outside the box probably sometimes. I mean, could they bring Vettel back? They might bring Vettel back into the fray. Could bring Kimi back. I feel like one of them would be easier to bring back into the game. Who else could they pick? Who else could they? Rosberg? Would they bring Rosberg back? He's not a legend, but could they? Dan Miggs, welcome along. We are all good. Dan Miggs, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. We are just on our way. We got one race and then one more, and we'll be into a sprint crate, so nearly there for our next one. We have pulled George Russell, and we have pulled... What was it? Come on, think. I can see it. Mac free. Yeah, Barrichello was good, but it was very much a Michael Schumacher right-hand man. Because, yeah, that's all he had to do, really. Collie working, I was on duty. Wow, hope all goes well, Doctor. Rosberg era and before because of the rights. Ah, he could be. Yeah, I just don't know where they go with it. Lewis is an honorary citizen, so I vote we have another week of him boosted. Maybe they should do like flashbacks, where like, yeah, you can get a flashback Kimi Räikkönen or a flashback Nico Rosberg, where they're in their own type of card. They're not legends, they're not anything like that, but they're kind of like a back in their day card, and they would give you it maybe at their peak levels. The Doctor was in surgery, a fitting username for the Doctor, eh? But I'd like to see more. I just love to see like so much more varied content in F1 Clash. That's what I think I'd like. A blast from the past, Andrew, yeah. Just like, you know, just to celebrate Kimi Räikkönen's win in Abu Dhabi that time with Renault. Like, give us a flashback card or something like that, and they can be special cards that you can also collect. It obviously makes more cards in the game, but I'd like to see that. I would generally like to see a real different content-driven, variation. Hamilton and Bottas for Max and Perez. Yeah, no team usually has two number ones. Wait for Ferrari next year. But yeah, I would really like to see a flashback. Favourite driver on the current grid, Dan? Probably Lando. Just more generational for me, if I had to say current grid. What about you, Dan? Or anybody else that wants to jump into that conversation? What do you like on the grid? You know what I say? Bring back grid girls. Waiting for Leclerc and Hamilton. Yeah, I'd just like to see F1 Clash a bit more variation. Give me some content. Get people excited to load up the game. For the next 3 days, you can earn a flashback Kimi Räikkönen from his 2008 era. Charles Leclerc for Dan. Charles, very, very sound driver, Charles. Obviously for Ferrari as well. For the big team. As we take 47. But there's a lot of ways they could go. But if anybody plays like EAFC or FIFA, you get like squad building challenges. So maybe like some sort of, like, you earn the cards to then trade in to get something else. So almost like asset trading, but you have to physically create something. I don't know. Leave that to Hutch to find out. So, should be one more. What are we on? 507.3. 6. All clear. So, should get a sprint crate after this one. Max and Hamilton, the teammates. Yeah, I think now with Hamilton going to Ferrari, that dream is over. Because I don't think Charles Leclerc will ever leave Ferrari. Certainly not to Red Bull. Can I see Max going to... Yeah, I just can't see it. It's just not going to happen. It'd be interesting to see what happens in 2026, though. There's a lot of drivers' contracts that end in 2026, so it'd be good to see what happens with those. You just don't know what people... Where's a number of drivers going to go? So back to Spa then. Hopefully we haven't got the David set up and we can take a victory. Dan, you got Fury 6 times. Oh, Dan, man. I feel for you big time. Did you watch my video, Dan, on the Cyber Monday deals? I got pretty much every single one was absolutely great. I think I opened like 12 and 11 of them were like really good. But 6 Fury, that's pain. Watch your vid, that's why I bought. Dan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to cause that pain. Maybe Hutch rigged my accounts to make people buy. I don't know. Yeah, that's a shame, Dan. 6 Fury. No. 6 Fury and 2 Zenith. Oh my god, Dan. I feel for you, man. I absolutely feel for you. That is cruelty on another level. Someone call the helpline for Dan. That's horrid. Nobody deserves 6 Fury and 2 Zenith. At least you got 3. What was in your Champions crate though, Dan? If you bought that, what was in your that one crate where you got like 64? The game is saying be free to play. Yeah, I mean if you get that bad, why would you spend more money? I buy it for content. That's the reason I bought it, to make a video and to show you what you can get. Yeah, I'm going to get Fury now. Welcome, J-Boy, as well. Welcome to the stream. Aryan. Aryan's going to the far extreme. Because I needed parts in Series 12. Yeah, that's unlucky. At least you got a couple by the sounds of it, but still. 6. I don't think I got any Zenith. Didn't even get any Fury. I think I just got 1 Surge. I think that's all I got. Oh no, I've pitted the wrong tyres. Oh no. I wasn't watching. I can't lose any points. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. This is very bad. I might have to do an extra race. I'm going to lose like 3 or 4, 5, 6 positions here. No! I'm going to have to do an extra one. Oh, you idiot. I was too busy watching the chat. Oh, this is pain. This is pain. There's no doubt that I'm going to have to do an extra race. No doubt. I'm going to lose too many positions. I need a safety car. We're not even going to get that. Ah, man, you idiot. P12. P11. Oh, that's... I'm gonna have to conserve for as long as I can here. Ah, damn it. I might actually lose P. I could even lose all 3 crates now. Oh, how's that? Try and gradually get closer. I need breakdowns. I need some miracle. I mean, these are all pretty close together. But I don't think it's going to help. Come on, go round them. We need the points. No, still not going to happen. It is going to be another race. We thought we were going to get one after this one and make a stupid error. And now we're going to have to... Yeah. That's frustrating. Let's try and get through. I mean, it's not going to be enough points. Not going to drop another 38. I think I needed 42, 43. And it absolutely messed it up. Are we on another sprint since... No, I don't think I am. We do get an extra 2 points. Ah. What did I do that for? I got 40 points. I can't believe I just did it. Yeah, I'm not even going to look. Just race. Just pray that there was a group that it wasn't too bad. Because we could still get away with it. But what a muppet. We just need to pray that it was a good group. Because the last couple of groups have been pretty competitive. Hutch will be laughing. That's it, J-Boy. You know. Come on. This better be worth it. So good luck, guys. He's finally... I did. I mean, I need about 20 points, so I'm just going to stick ballast on. Don't even need that. I think I need about 5. Let's go. Come on. Just no safe. If I get a safety car, double lap safety car now, that would just be the icing, the cherry on the cake. Let's pray that it's not. Let's see if we can still get P1. If we come P4 and we had a super competitive groups, you will all witness the downfall. Why did I go softs? Why did I go softs on a wet track? Why? Just didn't need to do that. Really didn't need to do that. But we'll let these run round on the ballast. Nice free one. Bro became Norris for a second and lost it. I got too confident. I was just in autopilot and completely messed up. Just like Norris, I was just too confident, ignored the yellow flags, took the penalty, lost out big time. And that's what we could end up with here. But hopefully not. Let's race on and take a victory, hopefully. But it's not looking too bad at the moment. P1 and P2. Still not over with. Let's see where we can go, though. Can we do any good from here? Finally using basic boost. I'm getting poor, Mark. That's what it is. Just look. Yeah. It is one of them. Hey, it happens to all of us. It definitely doesn't never happen to me. So, on that point, we're going to take it. We're going to just go round. We're going to pray that we're going to take P1. Hopefully no one was in the group. We would have finished about 4 or 5 points short, I think. That's why we're on ballast. But I tell you what, we're still winning with ballast. So I feel like, what's the point of using my good boosts? I might as well just use these. As Leclerc on that comment goes backwards. As he goes into P3. But no softs this time. Just wets. Yeah, it is luck. It is luck. Clearly. Maybe Hutch put the softs on for me. I click wets. As we come out then. So Norris P1. Who is Sainz done the undercut? Sainz did do the undercut. Look at that for some speed on the undercut. Into P1 Sainz goes. That's a big undercut potential at Japan then. Because I wasn't expected... Sainz should pit maybe lap 6 though. Can't see. He's got bad tyre management, has Sainz. So we should probably gain it. We don't need it. That's why I'm just cruising on this one. We are absolutely just going to hope that we can still pull through. Let me know though. We should still get a crate. Let me know in the chat right now. What do you reckon we're going to get? It could be P2, P3, what have you. What do we think we're going to get from this sprint crate? If we get a crate, that is. I mean, you can guess coins if you want, because we could be P4, P5. You to lose 7 points. Aryan, you know, that's it. You got it, Aryan. Kevin. See Starkey with the Kevin. Kevin! That off the thumbnail. Can't be Kevin. That's why we've put him in the chat. Fury is coming and not as world champion. We're going to get a bit of Tyson. So let's push. Science has gone... Science has carried on. Science has done the undercut of dreams. In the P1. We're going to try and catch him up though. Try and steal the thunder. That man is on fire. He will run out of tyres. Leclerc's up into P6. Should be out of tyres now, Science. There he is. But Leclerc was... I'll take P6. Didn't have to push too much. Still got some power unit left. And will it be good enough for P1 though? Or have we cost ourselves? We're about to find out. Come on, please. Please give me the look that we had an easy group. I think any crate would be good at the moment. Yes! We survived! Come on! I didn't think I would. I generally thought that would be like P2 or P3. Luckily, 6 races, we did get an easy one. Seriously, you are getting a 10 plus Series 10 plus asset. Tired of sprint, safety car ruin it every time? It does, Mark. I feel your pain. Safety car, like when you race in Miami or Spa, if it's 2 laps, it's horrible. Would rather donate my eyes before seeing Norris fight for next year's championship. You'd rather be blind. Jesus. Okay then, what are we going to get? It's P1 time. It's time for the reward from the P1 crate. Luckily, we got it, so I feel like we're going to have some good luck in this one because we managed to get P1. Let's find out. Let's see what we do. Make sure as well, if you're watching, hit that like button on the stream. Do me a massive favour. It'd be me in the world. So, let's go. Let's see what we get. 31 Zhou Guan Yu. 8 Arc. 4 Lewis Hamilton. They're not too bad. And then time for the epic that we nearly missed out on. It's not one I really needed. I mean, 376 out of 400. It's a couple of sprints away from being maxed, but is it going to make a difference right now? Not really. So P1. I mean, look, we needed it to max out, so it's not the end of the world, old Pierre. So, yeah, sadly, not quite what we wanted. Undertaker went powerhouse. I wish Undertaker we went that. Length of the drum roll always gets me. Luckily, I can see when it's going to end, so it doesn't catch me out myself. What do we need then? So, 5076, so we should get a platinum now, actually. Let's open the gold one. Gasly's back in there. Double Gasly. Let's open this free one as well. Double Gasly coming in big time. Let's go. Let's get at it. Series 12. No messing around this time. Gasly better than Checo. Yeah, pretty much. And Jay Sheet says what we're all thinking. Ugh. Yeah. That's not what we wanted. We're going to carry on with the free boost though. We're going to go ahead and use... what's it called? Instinct on this one. And hopefully we're going to bring it home. First this and then be normal. Hopefully now We've probably got another two sprint crates in us. Hopefully we'll now get something good. Because I wouldn't say we've had masses of good luck tonight. We haven't had any Series 12. We've had Series 11. Yeah, Series 10. It's not been that great. Not been that great at all. So hopefully now, we've got the bad stuff out of the way. We've got 2 more sprint crates left. It's time for a decent reward, please, Hutch. Bit of Hamilton or the Beast. Just anything better than a Max George Russell will do. But you never know what we're going to get, do you? Now I've got pins and needles. Oh, killer. How about, though, fill me with a bit more confidence. What has anybody else got since we've started the stream? Has anybody been racing? Has anybody got anything good from their sprint crates since we started? Or are you all just chilling watching? Let us know. Would like to say I've got some decent ones, but clearly not. Clearly not. Well, I don't think we've had any. Obi would have been loving tonight, I think. Obi would have been happy. But he hasn't been here. He wasn't here last night. And it wasn't that great either last night. So he's been missing out. Has our man Obi. So back into P1 then. Norris just sitting behind the rival. See if we can jump past now. Yes, we can. So we're going to use a full power unit. Julian's has done 15 sprints this week and only got a series 11 asset in 1 crate. That is rough. That is rough for Julian's. Maybe there's peak days where sprints are really good. And obviously these 2 days, Hutch have reined it in a little bit because... yeah, I can't say I've had much luck at all. But we'll get Norris in the pits. We've got full power unit for Leclerc. We've pulled a nice gap as well. So back onto the softs. Wednesdays, David. We need a sprint every day. Stuff it. I've been lucky Cyclone lately, but need PU parts for Mark. Cyclone's good. But you're needing the reactor and powerhouse then. Sometimes happens, other weeks most of the assets are series 10. I still feel like you do get quite a lot of decent rewards. You tend to get more than bad, but that's my feeling of it. Maybe I just do that many that I only remember the good ones. Usually they're pretty good. Whereas today, I think I've had Stroll a couple of times. I've had Bottas a couple of times. I've had Beat once. I think that's the only real ones I've had. I haven't had that much. So, let's get this in. This will be a good 47 points. The more Series 9 than lowers. Yes, I mean, your percentage game is stronger in favour of a good one. But we all know, I'd love to see the drop rates. I would love to see the drop rate of sprints. Because there is clearly a drop rate, but Hutch have never released it. So that would be good to see. David's got Spa reel. Let me know how you do, David. I mean, to be fair, let me know how you do. You should smash it with that setup. Should be no doubt about it. Remember there's a place in this Africa which is called Draper. Let's see. We'll keep grinding. We'll keep grinding the crates, seeing what we can do. You never know. Our luck might turn all of a sudden. That's all we need. One small change. and we could be laughing. If we go and get something like Powerhouse or something really, really good next, then it all will be forgotten. And then it will be time for something good. If we can get it. But how many months have we got left? 6 months of the season? We're only halfway through at the moment. So, yeah, it's a long way to go. Long way to go yet for them. But we take victory. We take 47. Relatively easy in the end. And that is a solid 47 points. Rival not pushing too hard on them soft tyres. But we'll take the victory. We'll start off with the 47. Now, no mistakes. That is for sure. Just need to avoid Odin on Spa or Suzuki, pretty much. But there's the Platinum crate in the bag. Good stuff. Solid work. Cue them bad boys up. And let's keep on tracking. Keep on grinding. See what we can get. Oh, I'd probably just want Hamilton. I think that's probably the key one I want for the Mercedes event. If we can get that, we'll be all good. Austin. Very tough on tyres, Austin. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I know I've got a lot of good boosts on this account, but I feel like at the minute, I might as well just use the free ones for what it's worth, because we don't tend to ever use the free ones in GPs or anything like that. So Instinct and Instinct, P2 and P6. Let's see what we got. 9 and 14, so we should be able to just fly into the lead here, and then kind of chill again. Leclerc's got a decent start. He's got into P4, P3. And if he gets straight past Sainz here, there you go. Game over. Within 2 free turns, straight into the top 2. Let's go. That's what we needed. This is where Series 12 is relatively easy. At these levels, especially when you're against bots. Yeah, we just know what's coming, Mark. That's all. 47 with dead fast Spa, easy. Yeah, well, you got like what 228 speed, David. You are like heavy speed cornering. No one. I mean, you saw how much Odin destroyed me, and it almost made the AI impossible for me to race against either. Oh, yeah. 7 billion. Well, I'm at about 4, Julian's. I'm at about 4, but I haven't done 7 billion. What's her name, Julian's? As interestingly, Sainz comes back past us. Feels like yesterday that I watched first Grand Prix, which was Australia. Now it's the last weekend of the 2024 season. It wasn't Bahrain the first Grand Prix. Yeah, what? Yeah, not necessarily. Does it say a club? I've not really heard of. Can't remember seeing that player. Might be a different region from where I am. Your first Grand Prix. Got ya, Ian. Yeah, sorry, makes sense. That Australia is at a ridiculous time for the UK as well, like 4:30 in the morning. Ridiculous. 2P1 in contender, 2P2 in contender, and some Q in champion. Yeah, Series 12 then by the sounds of it. Remember though, there has been a lot of ×2 coins in the pit pass recently. So if people save their ×2 coins for each week, then that's the best way to use your power-ups. Don't use all your ×2 in 1 week. Save it, and then smash the ×2 in. Because there's no point wasting it. That's what I do. At the minute, I've probably got about 4 or 5 hours of ×2 coins in the pit pass and what have you. So I'm pretty much good to go. I'm literally ready. Anyone comes after my Series 12 crate, then we'll come back and fight them back for it. But as well, we'll keep one for next week as well. So if I don't need to use them, I won't use them. And I can carry it over to the following month if I need to. And just don't claim the pit pass. So don't waste your power-ups. Never waste your power-ups. They are the most sort of vital in the game. So just don't only use them if you like the coins. If you've got an hour coins, make sure that you can play the game for a solid hour, because that's the best way that you're going to get the coins. Don't waste it. And that's what I would say. As we've got Leclerc in P3. Need to try and get him to P2. But then again, Carlos Sainz is about to pit anyway, so that will be a solid job done. Sainz will peel off into the pits, and we'll go ahead into P2. That'll be 47 again. So 2 out of 2 on that front. David, who have Liverpool got this week? Crate timers for sprints as well. Yep, exactly. Crate timers at the moment. Yeah, if you're opening gold crates at 21 bucks a piece, it gets very expensive. Very expensive. That's why there's, you've just got a Newcastle tomorrow. Newcastle away, I assume. Yeah, definitely power-ups you've got to look after. Yeah, away. Yeah, we got Brentford at home tomorrow. Going to be probably a tough game again. But job done, 47. That might make 2 out of 2 now, I think, on the old sprints. And that guy's got a P2 beforehand as well. Everton away Saturday. Oh, nice. That's where it gets interesting. Yeah, so P2 races complete. Now to get halfway through for the third one. We'll keep on the good boosts, the free boosts again. Worst Grand Prix timing is for USA because it's midnight in India. See Lando to win his first GP. Yeah, like Miami, for example. Yeah, I think they obviously try and neutralise the timings the best they can, but there is some times that are just absolutely ridiculous that you can't always watch every single one. I think Vegas was like 6 o'clock in the morning, I think, in the UK. I think Miami is up there with probably not far off the same sort of times. Austin then, so back on to Instinct. The Hutch Cage we've got playing against. Looks like a potential bot, so let's kick into gear and go and take the points. And you join us into turn 1, already taking P1 and P2. That was relatively easier. Vegas is midnight, Miami and Austin are much earlier. Got ya. So it's morning here. Yeah, everyone has their different time zones that definitely... I mean, Europe's not too bad because it always seems to be around that 2-3 o'clock time. So it's always fairly decent. And then the American track's a bit like... is it Miami? Is on about like a 10 o'clock at night. So they're not too bad. Usually start around 8, 9. Yeah, exactly, Mark. United fan tomorrow as well. That's rough, David, coming from you. I know how much that hurts you to say. Who have they got, David? They must be against Arsenal, I'm going to say. I have to guess, because they've got them in the cup as well, yeah. Some good games then. I don't know why they didn't put more games on this evening, though, because there's only 2 games on today, when there's like loads on tomorrow. So good games as well. Like Man United Arsenal. So, Norris starts as we're halfway through the sprint. He's P1, absolutely breezing it. Leclerc is as well. Look at the gap we've pulled. Very, very... Yeah, let's see. Japanese and Australian Grand Prix is a nightmare for American fans. Yeah. Yeah, time zones are a pain. But, you know, dedication from everybody. We'll either record it or we'll get up and watch it or stay awake and watch it. One of the two. It's always the same way. As Leclerc comes through into P2. So, well on our way then to scoring the big bucks. And hopefully getting something decent for once. That's what we're going to go for. If we can. We might not, but everything's been pretty terrible so far. Let's see what we can do this time. Need a real player or two as well, just to speed it up. As Leclerc comes in.
Box.
Here we go. There used to be someone out in one video before GTA 6. Yeah, GTA 6, the game that should have come out probably like the last 20 years. Never come out. P1 in sprints and got Kevin. Dan, your look is rough.
Kevin! Kevin!
Definitely deserves 2 Kevins. Yeah, that is rough, Dan. Very rough. Nobody deserves a Kevin. Aha, Julian is throwing the fire. 13 Hulk for David. I don't have a sound for Hulk. I'll have to try and update my soundboard. See if I can get some more sounds. Because who still uses Kevin? Probably no one, Dan. I forgot I've got more sounds on this board, though. I've been that out of sync that I completely forgot.
Now that is how you do it.
Completely forgot I had that one. But we'll keep it in there. And then sometimes in Series 12, we get a bit of this.
Absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, a bit of crofty, eh? I got one more, but we can't use it yet. We got to wait for that one. It's all the little things in life, chap. All the little things that keep us sane. Level 5 Science and Albon are my Series 12 go-to. Yeah, well, remember, at the moment, Mark, Series 12 is a race start. So, based on that being the case, you're probably right. Albon's got some decent race starts. Science, I don't think, is too bad on his race start. That'll probably change tomorrow, though, Mark. Because, obviously, we'll change and come out of race start. Time for a Lemsip. David's still feeling the cold, then. And that Hulk hasn't warmed you up at all. But we're taking victory, and that's what we wanted. 3 races done, 2 more races, and we'll be through our crate. And then hopefully, sort of Stroll and Norris for Dan. So Norris is not bad, though. Norris is good, Dan. Stroll, not so much. Nobody wants Daddy Boy. So, 47 in. And I think we've been tracking the 47s so far. Should be on 141, I think, at the moment. Yeah, 141. Nope, don't want to go on GP. Straight back in. Stroll works out for Dan. Said nobody ever, Dan. I mean, Stroll's quite good for Series 10, though, you know. Series 10, Series 11, Stroll works. We'll need balanced drivers. Yeah, but race start drivers are still pretty good, though, Mark, because you want to get off the grid pretty good. So, yeah, it's not the end of the world to take them race start drivers. I think for anybody racing at the moment in Series 12, you want to really take Lando and Leclerc are pretty much the 2 go-to drivers. That's probably what you want to do. Not too sure, David, actually. Not too sure. Have a look at M&J from Elite España in our league. See if he took a P1. And then I think it was just a couple of 70% that were left. So I haven't heard. I generally haven't heard who took it. I don't even know if it was 4. I think 4 took P2, didn't he? So it could have been anyone. Well, it couldn't have been anyone. It could be 4 people. So I can't remember who was the final 4, though. I can't. Definitely, I think MNJ was in there. I don't know. Can't remember. I'm sure it's in. Is it in the GP results? Charles upgraded. I'd use him. I've 1 grade since him. Got him over a month. Yeah. Sometimes they don't come around for ages. Some of the cards. They are absolute. They're an absolute pain. I think Hutch kind of know that when you need 1 or 2 cards, they hold off and you never see them again. It's very clever, I want to say. Just looking in the chats to try and have a look, David. It was M&J that took it. M&J took first with a 3-7-3 in the end. 4 took a 3-7-1. Blood and Prost took 3-6-7s. God, 3-7-3 for P1 in top group. I mean, I think Group 2 was 3-7-5, so Group 2 was harder than Group 1. The problem is, you had to get through initially, which would have been the hard thing. Very tiny group. Very small group. I didn't know that myself, though. That's the first time I've physically seen that. I knew I'd find it somewhere. So soft tyres are on. There's rain ahead. Don't put softs on like Ferrari. We're all good. There's a little bit of a cloud here. Look, that cloud there is going to give us the comfort. Luckily, we're not going to mess up the weather this time. We'll have 1 more race to do after this one. And then we'll be on to the sprint crate. Something good needed. But we're doing okay at the moment. That's all that matters. P1 and P number 3. Can take P2 whenever we want, I reckon. I reckon we just need to push and we can probably come back and get him. Might as well keep up the 47 runs if we can. He is pushing at the moment too. I believe he's pushing. He was. I haven't really looked after Leclerc's power unit, if I'm honest. I should have paid more attention because the rival behind has got some good power unit levels and I haven't been focusing. So I'm going to try now and conserve as much as I can. He's pushing. He could end up winning this race just because I haven't been looking at all. Let's conserve down again. Looks like we're both conserving. I think he just goes to medium though. We're going to keep him behind. I think he'll probably get P1 into this turn 1 because he's gone up the inside. And we just hold on to P1. P1, P3. Going to keep on pushing. Got to keep the victory if we can. Nearly into P2 though. Using the rival now, getting him to push all the time. Oh, exactly, Ian. Exactly. No more messing up. We're right behind him, but I don't think it's going to be good enough to take P2. We are going to still get P1, P3. We are right behind him. Both pushing the power unit into the final corner. And we can't get it. It's going to remain on a P number 3. Our first point drop, but that's okay. Because we only need about 37 points, I think, now. Job done. How many points then do we need? Let's take a look. Yeah, pretty much 40, probably about 38 points then I think we need. And we've got a real player to help as well. So come on in. Last race before the sprint crate. Let's take a look at what we're going to get. Anything good, please. As we get Japan. Looks like that player's probably skipped, because this is a long wait. Fabio went for dinner and returned. Welcome back, Fabio. You haven't missed too much. We've had pretty bad luck when it comes to sprints. I think we had Gasly last time, so nothing great. Have a good one, Ian. Appreciate you coming out in the chat as well. Thank you so much for showing your support to me and the channel. Much appreciated. And we're going to go ballast. Race start cornering. We only need about 40 points. 9 PM for Fabio. Yeah, it's about 8:30 here in the UK. So wets all the way through this race. And we're not off to a bad start. But again, they're just doing this pause at turn 1. That used to be a problem in F1 Clash. Seems like that problem has returned a little bit. So we'll cut back down nice and early. Don't need to push these at all. Yes, Fabio. Yes, already had food. I had food probably around, what would I say, 3 hours ago, I'd say. Maybe 3.5 hours ago. Yeah, got to get it in early because I'm streaming as well. That's the reason. Got to keep the chat and everyone happy. Everyone always says I'm late to the stream, but not today. Actually, I think I was. I think I still was. But this will be a, hopefully, sprint crate. Number 1. And look at Leclerc struggling. Luckily, we only need... and a curry, Fabio. Yeah, curry for me. Nice alternative. I mean, yeah, there's a few people still left in the chat. Anybody else want to share what they had for dinner? But by all means, we chat about anything. We're chilled. You know we're a chilled stream. Don't do anything too drastic. We raise the energy when we do live for weekend racing. Korma for Mark. Yeah, this was a chicken tikka masala, Mark. Dan had some pasta. Some soup for Dan. Nice and easy for Dan. No stress for Dan in the kitchen. I'd argue that Double Dan's got no stress with pasta. So, P3, and yeah, this is a little bit of a struggle. The ballast boost not taking as great of effect as you want, but they're into the pits. We're carrying on round. So we will come in at the end of this lap. Well, got to keep them happy, Mark. We know that. What the hell is that, David? So, P1, P3. We only need about 30-something points. So this should be solid. As long as we can get into the pits. Norris will come in. Just about to run out of tyres. Ballast as well, using them at the same time. KFC for Undertaker. Living the dream, Undertaker. I'm assuming it is Undertaker and not Undertaker. I'm assuming correctly, because I'd have thought you wouldn't have had a C in there. I could just be stupid. You know, it could be either way. Yeah, you know, Mark. But Ballast is not too bad. To be honest, Ballast and Instinct, Dan, in the Series 12 races, not too bad at all. They're very strong. Because they are pretty, they match perfectly. Nice, David. Nice. Mark's loving life. KFC and a lot of ice cream. Woo. Go on, son. But we are P3 or P5. Don't need to go for P1, P2. Don't need it. So we are just cruising. Just cruising along. Oh, nearly into P2. Is there any Italian here among the... We do have some Italian from time to time, Fabio. Maybe not at the minute, but we do get some from time to time. Maybe they're all hiding. Try and keep some positions. Not quite. Where's the rival? Oh, well back. Should be good then. Should be good. But based on how it is, I might make this my last crate. I might. Speak very well, Fabio. Very well. It's always the way, David. That's why I went to softs earlier. Was exactly the same. Summer here, ice cream is a must. Yeah, it's about 2 degrees here, if I'm lucky, Mark. If I'm lucky. So, hopefully this is a P1 crate in the bag. We'll find out eventually. Beast goes on the attacker. Anybody else want to call out what we're going to get? I'm probably going to make this my last one because I'm going to chill for a little bit before bed. So I might make this my last reward then, because we've got a lot of stuff over the week still to come. Zazuka was the kind to... Yeah, well, I mean, we did about 3 videos yesterday, Mark, to be fair. We did the Cyber Monday video, we did the rewards video, and we did a video on sponsors. So we smashed 3 videos out yesterday and a live stream. And then we've done, obviously, strategy guide today. We've got a strategy guide already recorded for Friday. So we've been pretty busy. And I'm feeling the effects. So I'm going to chill and watch a bit of the footy to finish off the evening. So let's see then. Final time this evening. We're going to call it there early. But what are we going to get? Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Any guesses for the final crate? Cyclone Dan goes for. And if you are watching as well, everybody, make sure in the description of this video and every video, there is a link to my Discord. Make sure you are in my Discord and we can chat away without having to be on stream. So by all means, join it. Very fun place at times as well. So just chat away and I'll be there watching, talking as well. So let's see what we can get. Leclerc first crate, so you'll say it again. Let's hope. I mean, this might be a reason why we stop tonight anyway, even if it's something bad. Because it could very much well be. So first out, 31 Liam Lawson. 6 Lance Stroll. What else are we going to get? 6 Lando Norris. They're getting better. But are they going to get the best? It is not our luck tonight. I think me and you both know it. These have been pretty shocking, really. Yuki Tsunoda. We've had Russell, who has already maxed. We've had Mach 3, which was okay. And we had some other one, which I can't remember. But that's rough. Nothing that is absolutely usable whatsoever. Annoying. So everybody who's in here just joined, we are finishing the stream. Make sure that we released our first strategy video again after a long break today, and that covers your Wednesday, Thursday and Friday qualifying session. So make sure to go and check it out. It includes which boost to use, what strategies to follow, where to push, where to conserve. Make sure to go and check that out. We'll have the same again on Friday ahead of your Saturday and Sunday races. So make sure to go and watch that. Plenty to come as well. We're all feeling the effects of rewards. They're not great, but hopefully next week we'll get on the free-to-play account and we'll start smashing that account out. But absolutely thank you for watching. Hit that like button. I really appreciate all your support, and I'll catch you tomorrow for hopefully a qualifying round and maybe a how to win series 10, 11 and 12 after a bit of track rotation. We'll see you there.